Всем привет, это Игра Престолов. Продолжим наши приключения. Мы оказались в лесу ночью.
I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Like a droning cat.
Как видим, Рамси кого-то мучил.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man,
Чего мы выглядываем, не могу понять.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. Two at most.
Так, они направляются в дом Форестеров.
My lord?
Listen. There.
Бля, жопа. Остаться на месте. Надеюсь, нас не заметят. Это был правильный выбор.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Слава богу, а. Так, давайте осмотримся. Что ж так медленно ползешь-то, они же уехали.
Bloody hell.
Так и непонятно было, кто это. Что ж, по-моему, мы опять в доме Форестеров окажемся. Да, это Итан.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
I want to be like that, like my father.
Your father was well regarded by nearly everyone. It took years, if not decades, to earn. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move! Summon the Lord! We need his judgment.
Что же там случилось? За
I've
что
done
судить?
nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Maester.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Is what Sir Royland said true?
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks
He's
true.
right.
I've a family to feed.
And not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
No. Lord
Да.
Ethan, I know these words are hard,
Тяжелая
but they're
ситуация, как же
honest.
с ним
This
поступить?
house is falling. We'll never survive the coming
Успокойся.
winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
Men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their
С
Lord
одной
will
стороны,
not
надо
punish
и
us.
наказать, чтобы не давать
Send him to
слабину,
the
чтобы
wall.
все боялись и тебя почитали. Если дашь слабину, естественно, все сядут на шею. Но с другой стороны, звучат разные лозунги. Кто просит простить, кто отрубить. Блин, и сейчас нам придется принять решение.
If you
Я
punish
даже не
me,
знаю.
you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on
Да,
me.
давайте-ка не будем ему отнять 3 пальца, отправить на стену, проявить милосердие. Нет, он у нас воровал, значит, может и опять воровать. Давайте его на стену.
I sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
No, please, my lord. My family,
будем рубить
without me,
пальцами.
they'll die.
Хотя отправить на стену в ночной дозор тоже не очень-то, блин, приятная вещь. Ваш дом запомнит это решение. Ну, кто запомнит,
That was
как?
certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment
Да,
when it's
видите?
due.
Хотя можно
Not
было...
just yourself, of course.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side.
Да, нам надо еще и стража себе выбрать.
Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance.
And I'm sure you think you'd be the perfect choice.
Me? Oh, gods no. I can't get involved. I am a maester. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such. There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Thank you for your counsel, Maester.
It is my duty. Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Так, и нам предстоит на Малом Совете подарить наруч стражу, которого мы выберем. Опять же, нелегкое решение. Этот умный, тактичный, а тот просто воинственный и смелый. И жесткий. На что можно посмотреть? И с кем поговорить? В башню войти. Зачем нам в башню-то? А что там есть в башне? Давай войдем. Не знаю, для чего я это делаю.
Do it, lad.
Да, такой обзорчик двора с этой башни. Ни к чему нам это. Так, с ним мы уже только что говорили.
Swords up. You can lift them, yeah?
Надо поговорить с этими 2 кандидатами. Посмотрим, что там. Еда.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure.
How bad is it? How long could we hold the house?
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
No, there must be something else we can do.
Well, I hope we find it soon. We won't have much room to maneuver if we don't have the option of holding fast. I can speak to the huntsmen and trappers. Perhaps they can do more. My lord.
Так, ну я так и не понял. Это все, о чем мы смогли
Yes,
поговорить?
my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As
Раз
Lord,
стража.
I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Ну-ка, давай спросим так.
Would you want to be the sentinel?
More than you can imagine, my lord. With all due respect for Sir Royland, there's no one better suited to the role than me.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Так, ладно, пойдем, дойдем, где этот у нас находится. Второй.
Are you holding a sword or a turkey leg?
Малкольм. Ну-ка, что с ним можно побазарить?
Ethan.
А,
Should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what
Yeah,
you
yeah.
did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow, at first light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
на поиски
She
нашего
has
брата
asked me to
Эшера.
return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about it.
Интересно,
Just
нам хотят
try to be
вернуть нашего
kind to
брата.
her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. I know how to speak to her.
I'm sure you do.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of
Они
Ramsay
советуют,
Snow.
да?
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to
То
you.
есть нас склоняют к выбору Ройланда, а не Дункана. Хотя Дункан вроде помудрее. Но, как сказал дядя Малкольм, нам нужен сейчас воин, а не
Mother told me
переговорщик.
Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man. I know you told me you'd have to change, but I suppose I hadn't believed you would.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
But I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
I wish Father were here.
We all do, but Father is gone. You are the lord of this house, which is why you must be strong. You're just as capable as Asher or Roderick ever were. I know it. I only wish you did too.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Ладно, нам надо еще до Ройланда дойти. Поговорить с ним. Вот он и Ройланд.
Sword up! Swing left! Parry! Wrong! I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold
A
swords.
word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice.
Какова наша оборона? Мне нужен страж.
I need to
Давайте
name
про
a
стражу
sentinel.
спросим.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the White Hills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud.
Duncan Tuttle is a good man.
Aye, a fine man. Wise even. But he has no business being sentinel. He likes to talk. But now's the time
То же
for
самое
action.
практически, что и говорил вам дядя
So,
Малкольм.
when will you declare your
Любит
decision,
говорить, но не
my
действует.
lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
Что ж, ну тогда я буду склоняться к тому, что Ройлана все-таки на малом совете. Не надо сейчас наручи давать, ладно. Мы это сделаем на малом совете. Зачем нам на них смотреть? Но мы посмотрим, раз предлагают.
That means now.
Так, это не мама наша там вверху. Надо с ней поговорить. Рион, братец малый.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
I'm honoured.
Yeah.
Фукия.
Someday, I'll have a
Молодец,
real one.
пацанчик.
But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he
Да, конечно,
a bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies.
Rules mean nothing if we don't
конечно,
enforce them.
тяжело
It
постоянно
doesn't matter if
комментировать
he's good or
игру,
bad. You
потому
can't
что
steal. That's a rule.
очень много
I say he
разговора,
was bad. Bad men killed father and Roderick. They
и
need someone to
приходится
hurt them
читать
back.
и думать,
Even
что же
worse.
ответить.
I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Так, ладно. Щит, конечно же, блин, понятно, что это железностволов сделанный.
Slash and parry. Slash and parry. Again.
Так, а как нам зайти-то? Или нам зайти нельзя? И придется поговорить еще с мейстером.
Maester,
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Да, видно, к нему нам и надо было подойти. Все правильно сделали. Сейчас соберет малый совет, где мы и вручим наручи стража.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his
Блин, а с
decision.
мамкой так и не поговорили, да?
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Да. Но, скорее всего, в данной ситуации нам все-таки придется отдать наручи Ройланду.
Sir Royland de Gore,
Так как
you
мне
will be my
кажется.
sentinel.
Gods be praised. You've done well, Lord Ethan. You won't regret this.
A poor choice, my lord. Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
А если бы дали
Now,
Дункану, то сказал бы
sentinel,
так.
what do you have to report of
Ройланд
Roundy
бы сказал,
Snow?
что плохой выбор.
My scouts say he's a day's ride away. We've no time to waste. He'll arrive before any of our allies could be here.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
There's no need to panic. We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Quiet, Tuttle. You're not the Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the small council, is it not?
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand. Put every man who can hold a spear or crossbow on the wall, and make the bastard fill his boots with piss.
Бастарда
He would see it for
обоссаться.
the empty gesture that it is, and have us flayed. We must take a measured approach, my lord.
Gentlemen, please.
Блин, опять же нам предстоит принять решение той или
Thank the
иной
gods
стороны.
Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
We all must agree on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
Ugh.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
Мы используем дипломатию, заключим сделку и дадим бой. Бой, как мы выяснили, херня. Дипломатия. Ну, давайте дипломатию.
Although Sir Royland may object, I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Хотя, если мы выбрали стражем его, надо прислушиваться,
Forgive us, my
конечно, к его
lord.
словам.
We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
Давайте
I will
заставим
meet him at the
подождать.
gate.
Very good, my lord. I shall prepare the men.
Men? We hardly have any. It's a foolish plan.
That's enough from you, Tuttle. Lord Ethan has spoken. Obey his command.
I've faithfully served this house for far too long to sit here and listen to this. Forgive me, my lord, but you are far too young to be the lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Ну запомни ты, запомни.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow at the gate, and we will not offer our ironwood.
No matter what, I will stand beside you, my lord, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
Конечно, замудрили мы тут и ту сторону, и эту приняли.
My lord, you have named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house. Forgive me.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Why would you bring him back after you exiled him?
He exiled himself. He has no desire to rule. Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you. I'm trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Ну и тут опять же нам принять решение. Ладно, отправим Малкольма за Эшем.
Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Прислушаемся к совету матери.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Покой леди Маргари. ПКМ, чтобы вернуться. Так, а что у нас тут есть? А зачем нам его брать? Ну, возьмем. Только нахрена? Начинаем хитрожопить, значит. Это что, печать семьи Тирл? Зачем мы это все берем?
Marjorie? Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you might want to know. Thank you. I thought we were friends, Mira. When you dismissed me the other day, I won't say it didn't hurt my feelings. We've known each other for years.
I'm sorry, Sarah. You shouldn't take it personally.
Well, I did. I thought there was trust between us. Friends don't hold secrets from one another. Now Lady Marjorie thinks you don't trust me, and she values your opinion very much.
Sarah,
My lady, I'll leave you to talk. Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
What can I do to make this better, my lady?
There's nothing you can do, Mira.
Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Что ж, на нас там надеются, а у нас здесь ничего не получилось.
Milady. Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
How long have you been waiting there?
Not long. I was just passing by when I saw you emerge from Lady Marjorie's room. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Так, пацаненок знает людей, которые нам хотят помочь. Интересно. Интересный ход событий. Все-таки у нас есть здесь союзники какие-то. Друзья, может быть. Снова дом Форестеров. И мы, наверное, ждем прибытия Рамси Сноу. Или как он там, блядь? Рамси.
But I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men are ready to act if needed.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
Bolton men approaching, my lord!
Something wrong with your gate? Well, aren't you the little lord? No wonder you can't open the gate. Shall we help you? Now let me in. This is a lovely pile of timber, isn't it?
Why the hurry? Are you cold?
You know, I am a bit. Fortunately, there's no shortage of wood to burn around here. Thank you, my lord.
опять этот упырь с ним, который приходил до этого.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Iron.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so? Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn.
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. Quite the army you have, Lord Forrester. Very impressive.
По характеру общения сразу видно, что это скользкий, гнилой человек. И это еще подлиза с ним ходит.
Look at that. More Forrester.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
Force him to focus on the business at hand.
What is it you want, Lord Ramsay?
What do I want? Everything. Nothing. We'll see. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal. I want you to show me.
Попробуем ему польстить.
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it?
Дабы избежать сейчас какой-нибудь стычки.
I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton.
He was within his right. They killed his family.
His right? He killed a loyal soldier in my father's army. You had me stand out in the wind and muck so you could show off your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from this day forward.
What? What? The Ironwood? But...
The Whitehills are nothing more than up-jump thieves!
You can't do that!
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
The Foresters have been tending Ironwood for thousands of years. The Whitehills had Ironwood, once, but now those hills are bare. Do you want Ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your Ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath, that we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me. You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
The seven hells he will.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Sir Royland, don't.
Look at this, little Forester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
Leave my sister alone!
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go!
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
My lord, if you want a hostage, take me.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the brave lord?
Нифига себе.
What have you done?
But I don't want the brave lord.
Вот это скотина. Вот это поворот. Он убил лорда в собственном доме.
Even though you did bend the knee. I think we've come to an understanding. I certainly feel better about all this.
Блин, ну эта скотина по-любому заплатит. Я думаю, в течение сюжета игры ему все-таки достанется и немало. Я, если будет выбор, буду принимать над ним самые жестокие вещи. Если такой выбор предоставится.
You brought this on yourself.
Еще и забрали младшего брата. Нет, это вообще слишком уж.
Ethan?
А убили пацана, это, блин, я не знаю. Ну, козел он есть козел. Что ж, закончился на этом первый эпизод. Такие вот события. Закончился он на плохой ноте, конечно же.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life.
Умер.
He'll be remembered as Ethan
Точнее,
the
его
Brave.
убили.
This house needs
a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My
Это у нас
sister
краткое
asked you to
подведение
swear
итогов
loyalty to
первого
her son,
сезона.
and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
Что ж, конец на этом первого сезона и краткое подведение его итогов. Здесь у нас статистика. Ну, ложовенько сыграли, что скажешь. Ну, хрен знает, а что надо было выбирать, непонятно. Я заканчиваю на этом эту серию прохождения Игры Престолов. Всем до следующей серии. Всем пока.